Welcome, Virgo, to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 17th of July for the Sun or the Ascendant. This week begins in dramatic fashion. The new moon in the sign of Cancer is really giving you a platform to explore your friendships and social interaction over the next month. But there is a twist because Uranus, the planet of surprises, feeds into this event. So I feel that there could be some connections to people that are completely unplanned and actually prove to be really exciting. And yet there is a paradox because with Mars in your sign pushing you to be a bit more single-minded and opposed, and that becomes exact on Thursday, to Saturn, if there are existing relationships in your situation which you don't feel so happy with, Uranus's role could push you to liberate yourself from something that you don't feel will be for the long term. So a bit of a dichotomy. Also on Monday, the North Node inverses into the sign of Aries. Hasn't been here for 17 years. Over the next year and a half, this is going to ask you to explore where you're most deeply invested. This can be in an emotional context. It can be in a romantic tie. It also can be financially. But of course, the nodes are very much to do with our instincts, our direction of travel. And it's very interesting because the 8th house is where we really want to give it everything. Yet with Venus and Mercury in your 12th house, relationships generally could be going through a review for you. And in fact, your ruler Mercury is afflicted by both Jupiter and Uranus this week, and something could get pushed into the open, or you could hear a piece of information, or someone could tell you something about someone that could see you looking at them or the overall picture in a fresh light. But that also can feed into the sense that things maybe are changing. So it's really interesting. I feel that the new moon can bring lovely new players into your world. It can test, in addition to the opposition between Mars and Saturn, some of your existing ties. But you're going to be craving, I feel, something more meaningful around your love life in particular, right through to the end of August, in a very strong way because of the role of Pluto. And that all comes up to the boil in its opposition with the Sun, and it's square with the nodal axis on Thursday. So we have a grand cardinal cross. Huge food for thought. And then of course Venus slams on the brakes, goes into a retrograde for 44 days. So I would say the new moon for you is asking you to focus on the relationships that you feel will really be relevant to who you are now, the direction of travel that really connects to bringing a sense of adventure and excitement to your situation. And any relationship which feels is holding you back or limiting you or suffocating you, and it doesn't have to be in a professional, personal or even romantic context, it could go across all of them. That could be that Venus is asking you to go into a deep stage of contemplation. And by the time the Sun enters your sign, I feel you will be ready to make some major decisions around all of this. I'd just like to share with you my very special opportunity. If you ascend above this Zodiac broadcast and order your year 2024 personal forecast now, based on your unique birth data, I'll prepare for you the rest of year 2023 completely free of charge. And in my special package of 30% off, and these charts are very good value, please do check out the cost of them. You will get your character analysis, your life roadmap report, which can help you to understand the patterns that are played out in your situation throughout your time in this life, and get a much sharper appreciation of how you can work with your qualities and also negotiate the challenges that we inevitably all have. Please see underneath this video for more.